you got 4 hours of sleep, was that like Christmas Eve or was that Christmas Eve in your mind?
I mean, it probably was Christmas Eve because today feels like the day. Because the record drops at 11 p.m., like 10 p.m. Mountain Time, 11 p.m. Central Time, and so it kind of feels like, okay, well, it's gonna be out in 13 hours. So it's like last night was Christmas Eve.
Was it hard to get sleep? Because on Christmas Eve for me, I can't sleep. I'm too jittery. I'm too excited. You say you got 4 hours, but I don't know how you did it.
I slept horribly. There's just too many things in my mind. There's too many things going on. We're about to live stream for 24 hours. I've never done that before. It's just, yeah, I wasn't going to sleep. It was just not going to happen.
Are you starting the live stream as soon as the album, like the minute the album drops, you're starting the live stream?
I am. And then every hour, because I think every hour on Instagram, you need to sort of start it over again.
Right.
And so every hour I'll log on and then I'll log off and then I'll log on again. But
so
yeah.
When you start it, because the starting of a 24-hour live stream, I feel like you got to come out with a bang. Do you have a plan for, are you going to play a game? Are you going to play like a 7-minute guitar solo? Or are you going to do Want Me Back? What are you going to do?
That's a very good question, Greg. And I don't even know. We've been trying to book guests because our whole thing is a 24-hour live stream around the world. We're featuring every time zone because we can't travel anywhere. I'm like, well, let me just feature the world. So we're featuring every time zone and we're trying to get guests from every time zone. But this week has just been so busy and I've been doing so much press for the album that it's kind of sneaked up on us. And so my poor manager and I have been on the phone till like literally 2 a.m. every night trying to be like, okay, so we have this person come and then this, and we're like trying to book a TV show / being production assistant / so to be honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna open.
We're just gonna start live and we'll see what happens from there, right?
And see what happens. And 24 hours later, I'm probably gonna be delirious, but it's gonna be fine.
So can you give us some hints as to some of the special guests we might hear in the next day and a half here?
Absolutely. I mean, I just have very exciting artists from different countries. I mean, we have some incredible Australian acts. We have a really, really talented singer from India. We have Ben Zucker, who is an artist from Germany that I toured with. We have chefs coming on. We have motivational speakers. We might do some meditation. I might have some random friends want to come crash. So, you know, it's going to be a party. It's going to be interesting. And who knows? I don't know how I'm really going to fill 24 hours of content, but I'm going to figure it out.
Are you going to get family on at all? Because I think that would be really special to celebrate the album release, get mom and dad from their house in Calgary on live streaming with you.
I'm really going to try. I need to actually, thank you for reminding me. I'm writing this down as we speak because I'm like, I need to get my parents on. I'm very protective of my parents' information on stuff like that because I always am just very cognizant of like their safety. But I think I need to get mom and dad on, right? To talk with
it depends on how comfortable they are. How do they do with like FaceTiming and Zoom calls and stuff?
Oh, great. My mom and dad and my brother and I FaceTime all the time. My mom is kind of the worst at framing the FaceTime. Like she'll be holding the phone and she'll be like, "Hi, sweetie, how's it going?" And it's like, Mom, like move the phone. Like I love her so much, but yeah, sometimes the frame of the FaceTime isn't necessarily right.
My uncle does it where he'll have us on FaceTime because that's how we can do things now.
Yeah.
And he'll just leave and you'll hear him go and pour himself a rum and coke. And I'm like, we're on, you can't just leave.
You can't just leave. It's an active screen.
Because some parents aren't comfortable with this kind of media stuff. I called my dad one time to be on my radio show and he got the worst cotton mouth. I could hear him having a panic attack because he's like, you can't just put me on the spot like that. So
I know. So
I hope to see your parents because I think that would be a lot of fun. When you're doing 24 hours straight, how do you stay awake and not go crazy?
A lot of caffeine.
Okay.
A lot of caffeine. I really haven't necessarily planned out how I'm going to stay awake. I might need to even do a power nap on camera. I haven't necessarily ruled that out.
In this hour, you watch me sleep.
Exactly. In this hour, I will be sleeping and you can take a nap with me. We will sing lullabies. I don't know. I'm really kind of going off a whim with this, Greg. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens over the next 36 hours.
You've done something like this before, right? But it wasn't a live stream. It was down on Broadway?
Good memory. Yeah, I busked on Broadway for 24 hours straight, which was arguably harder because I was singing and playing for 24 hours straight, and that's a lot. It's just very intense. And my voice, I thought my fingers were going to be sore playing that much guitar, but my voice was so tired. I had to go on vocal rest at the end for a week. I was just out. I was done.
And so you said to yourself, God, I can't wait to do that again, but this time on the internet. This is fantastic.
I know. I don't know what's wrong with me, really. I kind of was thinking yesterday, I'm just like, what did I get myself into again? Do you really need to do this, Lindsay? But here I am.
For LE3, if you do it, when you do another album, you're going to have to do like 48 hours. You're just going to have to keep pushing the envelope, and it's just going to start getting dangerous at some point.
That is probably a terrible idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. So with the release of the album, what kind of butterflies are in you right now, knowing that it's just hours away now from us being able to download it, to stream it, to buy it?
I've been waiting for this moment, Greg, for 3 years. I've been working so hard on this music and this album. And so the fact that it's almost here, it just feels surreal. I'm like, am I ready for this to come out? Is it time? And of course I'm ready. I mean, I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. So I'm just excited for this music to get out there into the world. And I hope it can be heard by the ears that need to hear it.
I've heard it all the way through a few times. I absolutely love it, but it's got to be weird for you because normally you would go tour this new music and get to play it for your fans. But now, I mean, you start with a 24-hour live stream. Do you have a plan as to, I mean, nobody can really plan during this pandemic, but what is your idea of how you're going to celebrate this new music in a pandemic world?
It definitely has been a different release. I normally would be in a different city every single day and traveling all over. But it's been interesting to stay at home. I mean, I've been in one location, which has been kind of nice. Arguably, it's kind of been busier because my schedule is just open. Like I can do anything morning, night, and day, and in the middle of the day. And so I've been doing a lot of interviews at 6, 7 a.m. all the way to 10, 11 p.m. at night with UK and Germany and Australia, and dealing with different time zones. And so it's been really exciting and honestly very insightful to how you can really lean into the whole world when given the time to do so.
Do you think you would do a drive-in style concert, or would you think of a socially distant style, or what are you thinking? What would you feel comfortable with?
Yeah, I mean, as long as the rules are being adhered to, I would definitely be open to a drive-in concert. I just think that right now, especially as we're trying to figure out where things really sit and where numbers really sit, I think it's important just that everybody's staying home and staying safe and staying healthy. And we're not necessarily encouraging people to get out in big groups, but if they can stay in their cars or safely go to social distance restaurants. I mean, what is the difference if you have a stage in front of a bunch of tables at a restaurant that people are eating at anyways? So I think we'll slowly start to see some opportunities come back, but for the most part for touring, I think it's just important for us to wait till it's safe.
And what song from the new album are you most excited to debut live for the first time? Whether it is a socially distant concert or a drive-in concert or just you playing to somebody in a neighborhood, what are you most excited to play live for the first time?
It's been so exciting just to officially release Want Me Back, our next single, and play it and get to see people loving it. And so I just can't wait to play that song on a big stage.
I love it. Well, I can't wait to see you live again. I can't wait to watch the Power Hour during the nap session tonight, during the 24-hour live stream. I hope I get to see your family on there, and I can't wait to see all the special guests. Congratulations on the new album. Like I said, I've heard it's fantastic, and thanks for being so honest on it.
Thank you so much, Greg. I appreciate you so much. You've been a fan of mine from the beginning.
It's true. I have the first ever t-shirt.
You do. True. Sure.
Good luck staying awake. Thanks again, and congrats.
Awesome.
Bye,
Thanks,
Lindsay.
Greg. Bye.